Hi, I'm Sherry, and you're watching The Eyes Have It. Today I have haul, and haul. I have a Sephora.com haul, an Ulta.com haul, and an Amazon.com haul. For those of you who don't use Amazon, and if you don't have an Ulta or Sephora near you, you'd be surprised how much makeup Amazon actually carries. They carry pretty much the whole NYX line from what I've been able to tell. Too Faced, a bunch of other things, and so I do get some of my makeup from there because I don't live anywhere near a Sephora, and even the nearest Ulta is an hour away. So I'm going to start with Ulta. Okay, the first thing I got, and I'm pretty sure Emily Noel 83 loves this and has talked about it. This is the Revlon Photo Ready bronzer. The cool thing about this is that, and I live at the beach. I'm a very different color in July and August than I am in December and January. So it really is nice to have the option of different colors. And also some people like to do different makeup for different seasons and warm and cool and all that. I don't normally go that far. But, this is nice. It has 4 different colors of bronzer, and you could swipe within one or swipe across them all or whatever. Find out what works for you. But I'm really excited about using this. It does come with a brush, but it's teeny and tiny, so I doubt that I'll use it except maybe during travel. But and that is a good size, bit of product there, so I was really happy to see that. Okay, I got a couple of eyeshadow palettes because they were on sale. I think 2 for 1 or something. And I had used this particular palette before, so I knew that I liked it, so I just thought I'd try some other colors. This is the L'Oreal Color Riche. This particular one is 103 Good Luck Charm, and it is a combination of some browns, a dark brown, a lighter brown, sort of an ivory, and a really pretty pink. So let me see if I can swatch those for you. Didn't do a great job on that. There we go. Okay, so this is the dark brown, the medium brown, the ivory, and the pink. And I have, I think, 2 other of these already that I had bought in the drugstore, and they, as I recall, they weren't very cheap. And so when I saw on Ulta.com that they were half off or whatever the particular deal was, I thought I would pick up another 1 or 2, and so I did get 2. I like this one. I haven't used anything from this haul yet. It just came the other day. I like this one with the browns and pinks, I think, more than the other one I got, which is 841 Because I'm Worth It, which is, of course, L'Oreal's tagline. This one is also some browns, but more towards the gold, I think. So, see if I can swatch these. Yeah, much lighter. So this gold, the darker gold at the bottom is got brown at the bottom has got a really heavy gold tint to it. Bronzy, that type of thing. And then this one here, I can't quite tell, but it looks awfully light for a crease color to me. Then there's an ivory, and then this one up here is, sort of like a typical beige. That was a bit of a disappointment. That looked a lot better online. So I wasn't crazy about that one, but I think I will use this one with the browns and pinks. That looks pretty. And then I saw this was also on sale. This is the Revlon Cream Blush in Rosy Glow. I have, kind of the reds and the pinks covered. Did I not open this? Sorry. Everything had these stickers over top of it, and I thought I had gotten it open, but I guess not. Anyhow, Rosy Glow number 9 is the color, and it is a cream blush. And it says it also comes with a pop-up mirror, which is nice. You could carry it with you. And I think that's going to be a nice color. It is quite neutral. And being that I'm older and have very dry skin, I think that cream blushes are going to work well for me. The only one I have so far is I believe it's a NYX, and it was sold as a red, and when I reviewed it I said that really it isn't red, it's a really bright fuchsia. I love it. I love the blush and the color. It's just not red, and that's what I was hoping to buy. So that's the only thing I didn't like about it. And also, instead of like, this looks like more of a real cream blush. That NYX one is called a cream blush, but really the texture was more like lip balm. It was much more of a gel type of texture. And what I do is I dot it on, and then I stipple it in and then buff it with a brush. So, oh, and one more thing. I'm getting ready to travel soon, and it's such a pain. I have a really nice makeup mirror that I travel with, but it is so heavy. And it's, you know, here again, I'm older. I can't see without magnification. I can't see to do my makeup without magnification. So this is just a regular mirror on one side, and I believe it's only maybe a 1 or 2 magnification on the other side, which really isn't enough for me, but I really loved. It comes in this like really nice slim package, and you know, it seals well. A lot of mirrors, they're so heavy or they're so deep, and this one's nice and slim and relatively light for a mirror. And then with Ulta, they kind of have a similar thing as Sephora.com, except that on Sephora.com you get to pick your 3 samples that you want from with your order, and on Ulta you just get to pick a category: skincare, fragrance, hair, that type of thing. And I picked skincare, so I ended up with the Murad, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, M-U-R-A-D, Essential C Day Moisture with SPF 30, and it's called an Environmental Shield. That sounds like a good thing. Nivea Smooth Sensation for dry skin. That should be good for me. And, whoops. And this is, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this, Coats, I guess, Coats Face. And it is a silky soft, sheer matte finish sunscreen with a broad spectrum SPF 40. So that's higher than definitely my daily moisturizer and just about anything else I have. And it's 100% free of chemical sunscreens, oils, and preservatives. So that sounds like it might be interesting. So there's my Ulta haul. So we'll move on next. What do we got next? We got Sephora coming next. Okay. So Sephora, I always start my visit to Sephora in the sales section because you can pick up some cool things. And then I go off and look for specific things that I'm interested in. And one of those things was a Stila lip pencil. I'm not sure. It's not a lip pencil. What do they call it? Longwear lip color. And so I got this one in Adorable. And it's a nice, like, almost nude, peachy pink color. Really super smooth. I mean, it went on really nice. So I'd look forward to using that. Excuse me. And then one of the other things I went looking for was an Urban Decay eye pencil. And this one, it's a waterproof eye pencil, and what is the color? Looks like it's Binge. It's the 24/7 Glide On eye pencil. And this has such great color pigmentation. It is a really pretty blue. It's not royal, it's not navy, it's somewhere in the middle there. very intense. I did my waterline with it a couple of weeks ago when I first got it. And the only thing, and you know, I have issues with stuff staying in my waterline, and even though this is waterproof, it did not stay. That was only one wear, so I don't want to really review it from that, but I did find that it did not stay well in my waterline. Alright. I've been on a search for a bronzer that I like, and I did end up getting one from Ulta that, you know, is a powder, but I found this on sale. Charlotte Ronson. It's a double-headed stick. It is a cream blush, and let me see if I can find the color. Second Time's a Charm, something like that. Is that the name? I know it's a contour on one end and a blush on the other. I think it's Second Time's a Charm. I'm not sure, but anyhow, that's the blush end. It's pretty sheer, but I mean, still got a good bit of pigmentation. I would say it's much more to the pink side than to the peach side, but you know, maybe even a little bit of peach in there. And then on the other side is a bronzer, a cream bronzer as well. So I'll swatch that right next to it so you can see it. So now I might not be able to wear that in the winter because I get really pale in the winter. But right now I could probably deal with that color. As I've said before, you know, when you buy online, I just don't have the option of having this. I don't live in a big city anymore. I live in a very small town, in fact, so I just don't have the option of, you know, running out to Sephora whenever I want to, and like I said, Ulta's an hour away, so I've just been doing websites pretty much. And then my last thing on the Sephora haul is my first Bare Minerals product, and it is an eye palette. It is really sharp looking, beautifully shiny, and it's got Bare Minerals etched into the cover. Really nice. On the back it shows you what the colors are, and the colors are VIP, Connoisseur, Carte Blanche, Ritzy, Kudos, Bragging Rights, Elitist, and Extravagance. This, I didn't think read very well online. I thought it looked a lot nicer online than it ended up being. But anyhow, so over here on the top row, starting on this side, is Ritzy, Carte Blanche, Connoisseur, and VIP. And then the bottom row is Extravagance, Elitist, Bragging Rights, and Kudos. And it comes with a little two-sided brush, which would be great for travel. Got a typical eye brush on one side, and then more of a pointy brush on the other end, which would be good for crease work. So I like that. I like that it came, boy, that's hard to get back on. Holy cow. I don't know how I could even get that on without ruining it. But I love this tiny little brush. As I have small hands, it is really tiny. But very cute. And so, of course, it comes with a mirror and 8 shades. And I would say, just from looking at them briefly, I would say they are all shimmers. In fact, I would say that the black one and this one khaki sort of beigeish one are actually all the way to sparkle. I don't see anything matte in here. There's some interesting shades. I'm not going to swatch them all, but it's, I would say, predominantly neutrals. So we'll see what the color payoff is on those when I get a chance to use it. And that came with a little tube of something. Prime Time eyelid primer. Oh, that's nice. So that's the Bare Minerals eyelid primer. So that'll be interesting to try. So, and then my 3 free samples this time. Ole Henriksen Perfect Truth CC Cream. I'm interested in trying that because I've not actually tried any CC creams, but the one and only BB cream I tried, which was the Olay, and I usually love Olay products, but yuck, that was a horrible BB cream. And here again, I'm 60, so I've got issues, you know. I've got some spots, I live at the beach, I got sunspots, age spots, whatever you want to call them. I have issues. And so, you know, what a 20-year-old might think is a good BB cream, it may be very different from a 60-year-old. So I just did not care for that. But some people gave it good ratings. This is Miracle Skin Transformer SPF 20 for the face. And it mattifies, primes, protects, and some other stuff that I can't read. Exfoliate, hydrate. So that looks promising. I don't think I've heard of that brand before. And the last thing is Dior's Hydra BB cream. Man, I can't speak today. And that is in number 1, Beige Lumiere, and that has an SPF of 20. So those are some really good samples. I'm looking forward to trying those. So that's my little Sephora haul. Alright. My dog is being a little bit of a pain here. She is not getting attention, so she's acting out a little bit. So I forgive if you're hearing weird crinkling, scratching noises in the background, because that's her saying, I'm here. Usually she jumps right up over my